when I was younger, I used to pray every single day. My parents were, my parents kind of raised me Catholic. I went to a church primary school, so before secondary school or high school, I went to like a church school. So like we'd go to, we go to church like every Tuesday, or I think it was. We'd sing hymns and stuff in assembly every morning, and I used to pray every day. I had, at a young age, a connection to God. Yeah, I'd pray at night before bed, when I was alone. I kind of go into myself and have this quiet time where I would just, pray and ask for things. I didn't know about saying thank you for things. I was always provided for quite well, really. When I was young, I didn't, we weren't rich by any means. But my parents always, they did a good job of providing for us. So much so, like the kids in our street, some of them used to think we were rich. My dad always had like nice cars. My dad was a hustler, you know. He was always under a car bonnet or, making money however he could, oftentimes illegitimately. But he did what he had to do to provide for us. And I'm always really grateful for that. Growing up, I kind of lost that connection to God or spirituality, lost that connection. I didn't pray for years, and I lost that belief in God. I didn't have an understanding of what it was. I thought, you know, all of the Bible is a lie. All of these other world religions were a lie. And, I kind of went into a dark place that I share about a lot on this channel, that I went into, addiction and dark times, and I really lost my faith. I found degeneracy, and it took over, you know. I was promiscuous. I was taking drugs every single day, drinking alcohol every day. I had no lust for life. It's very destructive, when you're just consuming and you're an addict. Even a sex addict, I would say I was at times. You don't care about anything. You're just consuming, just wanting. And when you do that, you attract more of the same, right? Because like attracts like, and you just attract more. You don't attract what you want, you attract what you are, right? So that's what I was doing for a number of years. I was attracting more of what I was, just a degenerate addict, I was attracting more confusion, more bad habits, more greed, more lust. And it was never, it's never enough. It's never enough when you're an addict. The answer is always more, Eventually, I just became kind of broken, I didn't work. I didn't, my feelings didn't work. My emotions didn't work. I couldn't feel anything. I was deeply unhappy with how my life was going. And I got sober, and then everything changed. I found that connection to God again. I started praying twice a day, every day, you know, and I never prayed like, oh, please God, just let me get this thing. Just, you know, I just said thanks for things. Thanks for another sober day. Thanks for always providing for me. Thank you for bringing more love into my life. Thank you for all the abundance. Thank you for everything, you know. And now I attract more of that. You know, whatever I'm thankful for, I attract, you know. I wanted to use my experience to benefit other people. So I wanted to start a YouTube channel. Now I'm up over 1,000 subscribers, which, you know, it's a small thing. I'm in the early parts of my journey. But that's amazing to me, you know? It's really, really fucking cool. But I didn't want it anymore, you know? I became it. I became the thing that I wanted, okay? You know that saying, like, be the change you want to see in the world. You have to become that thing, okay? I'm ill out of my mind. Look, sorry, I apologise for the mess in the background. I'm really not well. This is what I'm telling myself. I told myself I was ill the other day. I'm not feeling too great. The next day I wake up and I'm fully ill, you know? I became what I thought about. And that's what I've been doing this whole time. And it's what you've been doing this whole time. Okay? Now God is like it's a very vast subject. Okay? It's so deep. And it's personal to everybody. It's very personal to everybody. You know? I believe all religions are misconceptions of the same thing. And as long as you have your connection to God, it doesn't matter to me what it is, you know. As long as you're trying to hold that connection, that's all that matters. You know, I live in the UK, in the south of England, and not many people pray anymore, you know, as a country and as a society or you know, the system in the West, you know, not many people pray anymore. And look at what is happening. Obviously, you can't attribute everything to that. But I think it plays a massive part in it. My name is Gavin. This is my self-improvement YouTube channel, L.F.G, where I help men change themselves and their lives. I use my content. I've got a male supplement and I've got a paid community here on YouTube. You can find it in the description somewhere. Reject degeneracy and embrace God. You know, just go on a journey. Ask yourself the questions, you know, the age-old questions. Why the fuck am I here? What am I doing? What do I want to become? What do I want my life to be? We have no idea. We have no fucking idea why we're here. Think of the technological advancements we've made. We have no idea why we're here and how we fucking got here. Isn't that something that you should think about exploring? Guys, remember, it is your God-given right to be successful, and it is your responsibility to reach your potential.